Hi, my name is Joshua McNabb, and I'm the BC Director for the Pembina Institute. I'm very pleased to be here talking to you today about the potential partnership between the Pembina Institute and the Real Estate Foundation of BC to partner on this once-in-a-generation opportunity to address climate change in British Columbia. We're already seeing the impacts of a changing climate in our province, from changing agricultural practices, impacts on the forestry industry, impacts on stream flows and salmon returns, and impacts to our ski tourism industry. Now is the time for us to take action. The BC government is currently producing the Climate Leadership Plan, and this document will guide British Columbia's action on climate change for the next decade. It is imperative that we get it right. We see our job as being twofold. One is to make sure that that plan is as ambitious as possible and sets a high bar for climate action in British Columbia. We also want to see that plan represent support from a variety of sectors across the province. We see the second part of our job, and possibly the more difficult part, in holding the government to account to implement that plan in a timely way. So we'll be watching to make sure that progress is being made on the key areas that are outlined in the Climate Leadership Plan. My colleague Matt Horn has been a member of the Climate Leadership Team, providing recommendations to the BC government. We know that a number of organizations, like the Real Estate Foundation of BC, have provided input into this process. And so we're hoping that the BC government will take these recommendations and produce a strong climate plan at the beginning of December.
The Climate Leadership Plan is going to cut across four important areas. That includes the built environment, transportation, carbon pricing, and industry. Those areas are of critical importance to British Columbians, to the BC government, to Pembina, and to the Real Estate Foundation. That's why we're so excited to work on this important initiative. We've got a proven track record of working both on policy design issues and also working across sectors to figure out what the issues are and where there's common ground on a pathway forward. That includes working with industry, with provincial government, with local governments, with developers, with the clean energy sector, with other environmental groups, with labor unions. Across the board, we do our best to understand what the issues are and where there are opportunities to move them forward. That includes, for example, our experience working in the province's building sector and the Thought Leaders Forum we hosted earlier this year on net zero buildings. That was in partnership with the Real Estate Foundation. Also, our work on the Climate Leadership Team this year, working across the various members of that team to try to produce consensus recommendations for the province that would allow them to achieve both their economic and their environmental objectives. So we step back and look at it. We're excited about the opportunity of the Climate Leadership Plan, and we're optimistic that the pieces are in place to move forward. We've got a good policy foundation to build on. There's support around the province, and there's a process within the bureaucracy and within the Climate Leadership Team to give the province a pathway forward. That's just the first step, though. Once we have that plan in place, we get to the hard work of implementation and keeping the province on track for those objectives. At Pembina, we're excited to get started on that hard work, and we'll be so grateful for the opportunity to work in collaboration with the Real Estate Foundation on that important initiative.
We feel that the Pembina Institute and the Real Estate Foundation of BC are uniquely situated to partner on this important project for British Columbia. We've worked together in the past on many projects, including our Net Zero Thought Leader Forum in June of 2015. We thank you very much for the opportunity to present this partnership idea to you, and we appreciate very much your consideration for this collaboration. Thank you very much.